They want you to believe Haiti is poor because of bad leadership. They want you to believe it's a failed country. What they don't want you to know is that Haiti is the most punished nation in modern history. Punished for winning, punished for surviving, and most of all, punished for being first. In 1804, Haiti became the first black republic in the world, the first country ever born from a successful slave uprising. But that freedom came at a price. The world forced Haiti to pay a price in blood, in money, and in silence. Let's talk about what really happened. Not the watered-down version, the truth they erased. Before Haiti existed, the island was called Saint-Domingue. It was a French colony, and not just any colony, it was the richest colony in the entire Western Hemisphere. It produced over 60% of Europe's coffee and 40% of its sugar. One small island, richer than all 13 American colonies combined. That wealth didn't come from innovation or trade deals. It came from slavery. More than 500,000 enslaved Africans were forced to work the plantations. They were whipped, beaten, starved, and worked 16 to 18 hours a day under the burning Caribbean sun. The average enslaved worker on a sugar plantation lived only 7 years. And when they died, they were replaced another ship, another chain, another body. This wasn't economics. This was genocide disguised as business. Then came 1789. In France, the people overthrew the monarchy. They were chanting about liberty, equality, fraternity. And those words didn't stay in Europe. They traveled. The enslaved people in Saint-Domingue heard them too. If all men were created equal, then what about them? If the king could fall, why not the masters? That's when the flame was lit. But the spark wasn't political, it was spiritual. In 1791, in a forest near Bois Caïman, enslaved Africans gathered. A Vodou priest named Dadi Boukman and a priestess named Cécile Fatiman led a ceremony. They made a blood oath to fight for freedom. No turning back. That night, the revolution began. Plantations burned. Chains were broken. The system trembled. The world watched in shock. No one expected the enslaved to fight back, let alone organize a revolution. And in the middle of this rising storm, a leader emerged, Toussaint Louverture. Born into slavery, Toussaint was no ordinary man. He was literate. He studied European military strategies. He read the writings of Enlightenment thinkers. And most of all, he understood people. Toussaint built an army of formerly enslaved men and women and turned them into a disciplined force that could go toe-to-toe with European troops. He didn't just fight, he negotiated, he strategized. He outplayed France, Spain, and Britain, switching sides when needed, always protecting the goal, freedom. By 1801, he controlled the entire island. He abolished slavery. He wrote a constitution. He declared himself governor for life. But power doesn't go unchecked, especially not black power. Napoleon Bonaparte, leading France at the time, was furious. He wasn't going to let a black man control a former French colony, and he wasn't going to let the idea of a successful slave uprising spread. So he sent 20,000 soldiers to crush the revolution and re-enslave the people of Saint-Domingue. Toussaint tried to negotiate. He believed peace was possible, but Napoleon had no interest in peace. The French lured Toussaint into a fake meeting. They captured him, shipped him to France, and threw him into a freezing prison cell in the Alps. No food, no medicine, no family. And in 1803, he died alone. But even in death, he spoke. His final words were, "In overthrowing me, you have only cut down the trunk of the tree of liberty. It will spring up again by the roots, for they are numerous and deep." And he was right. After his death, Jean-Jacques Dessalines took command. Dessalines wasn't interested in negotiations. He had seen how France betrayed Toussaint. He knew peace was a trap. So he went to war full force. He led the army in the final battles of the revolution. In November 1803, the Haitians defeated Napoleon's troops at the Battle of Vertières. It was one of the most decisive military upsets in modern history. And on January 1st, 1804, Dessalines declared independence. Haiti was born. It was the first nation in the Western Hemisphere to abolish slavery permanently, the first black republic. And it shook the world. Haiti's freedom wasn't just political, it was revolutionary. It threatened every slaveholding society across the Americas. But independence wasn't enough. Dessalines believed that if the French population remained in Haiti, slavery could return. So he made a brutal decision. In 1804, he ordered the execution of nearly all French settlers who had stayed behind. Men, women, children, thousands were killed. To the outside world, it was seen as a massacre. But Dessalines believed it was necessary for survival. In his mind, the revolution couldn't be complete with former colonizers still on Haitian soil. He once said, "We have avenged our ancestors. Justice has been done." Was it brutal? Yes. Was it genocide? That depends on who you ask. But Dessalines saw no future without total separation from those who had once enslaved his people. You might think that after such a powerful fight for freedom, Haiti would have earned the world's respect. But the opposite happened. Haiti was isolated. The United States refused to recognize its independence for over 60 years. European powers cut off trade. No one wanted to support a country founded by formerly enslaved Africans. They feared Haiti would inspire other revolutions. But the worst betrayal came from France. In 1825, the French returned not with an army, but with warships and a bill. They demanded that Haiti pay 150 million gold francs, over $21 billion in today's money, to compensate former slave owners for their loss of property. In other words, they wanted Haiti to pay for freeing itself. Faced with the threat of another invasion, Haiti agreed. But it didn't have the money, so it took out high-interest loans from French banks. Haiti didn't finish paying off that debt until 1947. No other country in history has been forced to pay reparations to the people who enslaved them. So when people ask, why is Haiti poor? Tell them this: Haiti was never poor. It was made poor. First by slavery, then by debt, then by global isolation. Haiti was born free but surrounded by enemies. They didn't want Haiti to succeed. Because if Haiti could win, then freedom wasn't just possible, it was inevitable. And empires couldn't afford that. What happened in 1804 was more than a revolution. It was a declaration to the world that black people would no longer live in chains. And the world has been trying to silence that declaration ever since. Haiti's story isn't one of failure. It's one of courage, resistance, and sacrifice. A nation that did what no one else dared to do. A people who paid the price for their freedom with blood, with suffering, and with generations of struggle. But they never gave up. If this story opened your eyes, hit the like button so more people can hear what history tried to erase. Subscribe for more untold Haitian history, stories of rebellion, pride, and truth that don't show up in school textbooks. And drop a comment with the word respect to honor those who fought, bled, and died to break the chains. And tomorrow we go deeper into the man who started it all, the former slave who became a general, the mind that outsmarted empires. Toussaint Louverture, his life, his rise, his betrayal, and why his legacy still matters today. Don't miss it.